Hey folks, how's it going? Burnedoutnews here. Anyway, just wanted to speak about the oil spill for just a second or two and, you know, try to throw out some fucking solutions because I cannot help but feel like I will be personally affected by this very soon. I live on the eastern seaboard of Carolina, and it's going to be here by July. Whether you like it or not, it is. Maybe give or take a couple of weeks, you know. Um, and that's pretty fucked because I enjoy the beaches and I enjoy fishing and things like that. And we're just gonna. It's just. It's just a sacrifice that we're going to have to make for being dependent on the oil. It's a sacrifice that we are making to drive cars, to power our homes, to do everything is oil based. And so this is something that we helped create. This isn't just BP's fault. This is something that we helped create because of the fact that we are so dependent on oil. Straight up. And it's just fucked in so many ways. I don't know if you guys have ever seen There Will Be Blood, and this might be a terrible analogy, but in There Will Be Blood, about halfway through, one of his derricks, it blows up, and it's just fucking gushing, oil everywhere, getting it all over the fucking place, and, they had to fucking stop it, right? They had to stop the oil. So they get this huge old fucking thing of TNT, like 300 pounds or some shit of TNT. Put it on a fuse, they shoved it underneath, above the hole, and they blew the fucking thing to smithereens. Stopped the oil. Well, apparently that's what they did in that day whenever oil stops. Now, I've heard people say, use a nuclear bomb. Okay, well, that kind of correlates with what I was talking about, but using a nuclear bomb is a little bit extreme, don't you think? Why don't you use like a Moab or something like that, maybe, just maybe, the pressure down there, yeah, it's pretty bad. Maybe the bomb won't work, but maybe they can develop something that would. But BP is too greedy for that. They don't want to plug it up. See, whenever you use a bomb, the pressure just seals up the fucking hole. That's just the idea. That's the way it's worked above ground, and they even actually use it on the shallow stuff as well on occasion. So maybe if the pressure is too great, maybe they could develop something. But BP, unfortunately, is greedy, just like we are. We're greedy too. All right. And another thing is that burn it off. Just burn the shit the fuck off. Just burn it up. Just fucking put a huge ass metal boom or something hundreds of miles long and just make this huge freaking circle and just light it up. People were like, oh my god, that'd be just awful. Well, yeah. But it's a lot better than it coming up on your beaches and stuff. I'm not saying like burn it directly up against a coast. I'm talking about a few miles out. And just do it. Or maybe actually that would be just a big fucking a fire. Do it in sections. Just do little patches and stuff. And they've been doing that, but not to the scale that they need to do that. They're just basically just not even trying to get rid of it. They're putting these dispersants to the fucking oil. And these dispersants are just as toxic, if not more, than the oil itself is. How's that going to help? It's not. Period. So, just a couple of bullshit solutions. I'm not a scientist or anything. Yeah. And also maybe more berms, more sand berms and sand dunes. Just build them. I mean, just fucking build them. Build just epic sand berms never before witnessed. Just do it. You know, just freaking A, gotta do something. Because, you just do. And I think that everybody out there, because of our dependence on the oil and our own need and our own dependency and complacency, has led us to this spill. It's just as much our fault as it is BP's fault. It just is. Blame whomever you want. Say what you want. It's just how I feel it to be. So, quit bitching and moaning and groaning about it. Just, please do. It's okay to care and talk about it. It is. But quit being so angry about it. Be calm, cool, and collective. And think. And keep your head together. It's okay to be upset, but to still just maintain. Just think of solutions, folks. Anything you can. You know, my main solution really is to let the private the sector into there and let some foreign the countries into here as well. They've offered their help, and Obama has refused their help. They're still offering help to this day, and Obama is refusing their help. Well, there's smart people all over the world, my friend. And there's people out there that might have solutions. Let them go over here and take a look at what is going on. Let them do their own stuff. But Obama wants to put all the blame and all the work on BP. That to me is bullshit. So therefore, fuck Obama about the matter. Because that's all the fuck he's doing. He's just allowing BP and just commanding BP. But the BP's the one that has all the ideas. What are you commanding them to do when they're the ones that have all the ideas? To shut this thing off. Give me a break. You know, it just goes to show how Obama doesn't even give a fuck. He acts like he cares, but if he cared enough, if he really did care enough, and if he blames BP so much, and that's probably why, because supposedly he blames BP so fucking much, that he wants them to do all the work. Hell. You know, BP has a lot of things going on all over the world. They can't really do it on their own, obviously. So shit. Just people gotta understand. A lot of the stuff that is fucked up in this world is just as much your fault as it is anybody else's. Think about it. You know?